Hello dear friends, how are you all? I hope all of you are doing very well and preparing very hard for your board examination. In this video lecture, guys, we are going to discuss some of the MCQ on artificial intelligence that are present in your previous year board classes. So let us see some of the most important MCQs. And this is our part 1. In this series, we are going to have multiple videos which will contain like 20 to 25 questions. If you see all these videos, definitely you are going to get a good idea what type of questions are being asked, and all your concepts are getting revised. So without further ado, let us move to the questions. So this is our first question. Which of the following is correct about the rule-based approach? So there are four options available to us, and first option is saying we cannot provide enough rules to a machine. So there is no restriction how many rules we can provide in rule-based learning. Any number of rules you can provide to your machine. A drawback or feature for this approach is that the learning is static. That is correct. Means for rule-based approach, the learning is static. Machine is not going to learn by itself. It is going to work as whatever rules you have provided. Once the rule are fed into the system, it takes into consideration any changes made into the original training data set. No. So for rule based approach, if once the rule has been provided, no, it will not take any changes into consideration. So this is also wrong. It can improve itself based on the feedback. There is no feedback mechanism in rule based learning. So this is also wrong. This is our first question's answer is option B. The drawback for rule-based approach is what? It is static. It is not dynamic, and on the go it cannot learn. There is no change which can be incorporated later on. Let us see the next question. Choose the five stages of AI project cycle in correct order. There are four options available. Evaluation. Evaluation is not the first stage. First stage is what? Problem scoping. So second option looks promising. Next one is data exploration. No. Next is what? Data acquisition. After that you can explore that data. So second option is also not correct. Data acquisition will not be the first step. First step is what? Problem scoping. Problem scoping, then we are going to do data acquisition, after that data exploration, then modeling, then evaluation. So there are five stages in AI project cycle. For that, the correct answer is what? Problem scoping, data acquisition, data exploration, modeling, and evaluation. Let us go for the third question. Unscramble the letters and find the name of the first humanoid robot with citizenship. So there is one robot with citizenship, that is Sophia. So if you unscramble the second option of this question, that is what? Sophia. This is what? Siri. This is what? Cortana. Okay, so I don't know what is this. You can find out if you know what is the unscrambled meaning of this particular option. Let us move to the next question. Assertion. Neural network are the backbone of deep learning algorithm. Very true. Neural network are the backbone of deep learning algorithm. Reason. Neural network use vast amount of data. That is also true. So both A and R, assertion and reason are correct, and R is the correct explanation of A. So this first option will be correct. Okay, let us move to the question number 5. A business problem wherein we categorize whether an observation is safe, at risk, or unsafe is an example of classification, clustering, regression, or dimensionality reduction. So actually what you are doing, you are dividing the data into classes like safe, unsafe, or at risk. So that is an example of classification here. Move to the sixth question. You have fill in the blank. Help us to summarize all key points into one single outline so that in future, whenever there is a need to look back at the basis of the problem, we can take a look at it and understand the key element of it. So the correct answer for this one will be problem statement template, which contains all the important key point for any problem. Okay, that is what problem statement template. Okay, next question next question is, Tom is a student of grade 5. He likes to move constantly at his desk. He plays with the pencil and taps his fingers stand up in the place anytime he gets a chance. He enjoys playing basketball and likes to play in the classroom. Which of the following intelligence does he demonstrate? So there are different type of intelligence, like linguistic intelligence, if you have a good command over languages; musical intelligence, if you have good understanding of notes, rhythms; logical and mathematical intelligence, if you are good with numbers and reasoning. But in that particular question, the correct answer is what? Kinesthetic intelligence. So all the athletic persons and other fellows are having what? Kinesthetic intelligence. Let us go for the question number 8. The basis of decision making depends upon availability of information, past experience, positive attitude, self-awareness. There are the options. So on which the decision making depends? Decision making depends on the availability of information, obviously. That is going to affect your decision. Past experience, if you have taken such type of decisions in past, that is also going to help to take the decision. And self-awareness, you know about yourself better, your circumstances, your condition, your strength and weakness. All these three things play the major role in decision making. So the correct option for that one is 1, 2 and 4. So the correct option is what? C. C is the correct option for that. Positive attitude is not a big deal for while decision making. Let us go for unscramble the letters and find the correct answer for that one. So data plus something, then it becomes the AI machine. So as you see here, there in option B you have what? Algorithm. Okay, so algorithm, that is also called model in AI. Data plus model or data plus algorithm will become what? AI machine. Question number 10. Infrared sensors detect infrared energy that is emitted by one's body heat. When hands are placed in the proximity of the sensor, the infrared energy quickly fluctuates. This fluctuation triggers the pump to activate and dispense the designated amount of sanitizer. This is an example of automated machine, not an AI machine, because there is no smart intelligent work has been done. There is a sensor and that is sensing, and based on that it is triggering an event, or that event is like dispensing a quantity of sanitizer. So this is what? Automated machine, not a semi-automated machine or deep learning. The correct answer is what? Automated machine. So let us go for the question number 11. There is a matching question. So column A, face recognition machine, that is AI, because image processing is involved here. Automatic door is not an AI, this is just a automatic machine, so this will be going there. Gesture recognition is again AI, because it is also going to have some image processing involved in it, and that is what? Intelligent work. So we can say that is an AI. Automatic toy car is also not an AI, so this will go for the column B, first part. Let us see which is your correct option here. So first is matching to the second. So for one, second is the correct answer. There B or C are eligible, B and D are eligible options. Okay, fine. Then go for the automatic door. Second is not an AI. Okay, 2 is also matching. It is differing at 3. Gesture recognition is an AI. So that third will go to 2. So B is the correct option. Let us go for question number 12. Assertion: anyone can kick an artificially intelligent machine. They have no pain receptors. Okay, so I think first option is wrong. Why you are going to kick an artificially intelligence machine? And they have no pain receptors. That is correct, because that is not a live thing. They do not feel pain. Okay, so there you have the correct answer is A is not correct, but R is correct, and these two are different statements, so not logically related to each other. So there is no question of explanation of the first in the case of reason. So we will choose the option D. A is not correct, but R is correct. Let us go for the question. Next question: if data is represented as answer, okay, if data is represented as answer, processing is represented as data, and answer is represented as processing. So which of the following can be related to the description of layers in neural network. As we all know, in neural network you have three types of layers, like input layer, output layer, and processing layer. Okay, that is called hidden layer. So if data is represented like answer, so input layer will have the answer data, and output layer, then answer is represented as processing, so output layer will have processing, and hidden layer will represent what, or data. Next is what processing is represented as data, so hidden layer will have the data. So the correct answer is C. What is that? Input layer is going to take answer. Why? Because answer is associated with data, and data is going to go into the input layer, and output layer is going to produce the output. So answer is usually associated with output layer, but here output answer is represented by processing. So output layer is what? Processing. And next is what? Next is processing is represented as data, so hidden layer do the processing, so data is the going to associated with hidden layer. I hope you are understanding. They just changes or made the question in such a way so it becomes confusing. If you read it twice, one or two times, you will understand the correct option is what? C only. Let us go for the question number 14. Which of the following is incorrect? Testing data is the one on which we train and fit our model, basically to fit the parameters. Incorrect, they are asking. Okay, let us go. Training data is used to assess the performance of the model. Second one is definitely correct. Incorrect. So second is will be in the answer. B, C, and D, okay, will be probable answers. Testing data is the unseen data for which prediction have to be made. So third is correct. Third is right, because testing data we don't know the answer. Unseen data for which prediction has to be made. Okay, fine. So that is correct. But the question is asking about incorrect. So incorrect 1 and 2 only is the answer. That is incorrect. Let us go for the question number 15. Unscramble the letters and find out parameters that is not used in evaluation stage. So what are the parameters in evaluation stage? Accuracy, recall, okay, precision, and F1 score. So if you see, this is what? Precision. If you unscramble it, this is accuracy and this is recall. So this one is the correct answer. That is not a evaluation parameter, or parameter not used in the evaluation stage. Let us go for the question number 16. Assertion B can use histograms when data is categorized such as pop, rock, jazz, hip hop. Okay, fine. And this is assertion. Reason is what? We use bar chart when we have continuous data such as person's height or weight. So let us see the answers. These are the answers. A is false, R is true, A is true, R is false, like that. Let us see first what is histogram and bar chart. So bar chart is used to represent the data which are on the regular intervals. That is not continuous data. You can see there is a interval gap in that data. Okay, so this is a discrete data, not a continuous data. But histogram used to represent the continuous data. Okay, so for that one, reason will be false. R is false. Now what is the A case, or for assertion case? We can use histogram when data is categorized such as pop, rock, jazz, hip hop. But there you do not have the classes, I think. Okay, for like cricket, football, basketball, and tennis, if you have such type of categorization, we are going to use what? Bar chart, not the histogram. So both A and R are false. We will go for the D option. Let us go for the question number 17. Which of the following is true about neural network? We know neural network is something like this. You have the input layer where data is fed, and we have the hidden layer where all the processing has been done, and output layer we will get the output there. So these are the four options. Neural network tend to perform better with large amount of data. That is correct. We are talking about true. Which of the following is true about neural network? Neural network tend to perform poorer with large amount of data. Wrong. Neural network tend to perform better with smaller amount of data. Again, that is also wrong because they tend to perform better with large amount of data. Neural network need no data. So these three are wrong. B, C, D is correct. Neural network tend to perform better with large amount of data. If your data is big, neural network are going to perform very good. Let us go for question number 18. Choose the correct option. Unsupervised learning, labeled data set, and regression. No, because unsupervised learning will always have unlabeled data set. Supervised learning, labeled data set, and regression. Okay, fine. So this is the correct answer. Unsupervised learning, unlabeled data set, classification. Classification is not comes under supervised learning. Is unsupervised learning. It comes under supervised learning. Okay, supervised learning, unlabeled data set. No, supervised learning works on labeled data set. So the correct answer will be what? B, supervised learning, labeled data set, and regression. Let us go for the next question. Google Translate is a Google free service that instantly translates words, phrases, and web pages between English and over 100 languages. Google Translate uses what? 4W Canvas, KWLH chart, or system maps. They are going to use what? Neural networks. So Google Translate use what? Neural network. The understanding and inspect the web page to find the HTML marker associated with the information we want. Okay, one statement. Second one, use Python libraries to pull out data from the HTML page. Second statement. And manipulate the collected data to get it in the form we need. This is the third statement. The above given steps are collecting data from which of the following data source? So there are data source given like cameras, sensors, surveys, web scraping. As you can see, we are talking about the websites, and these steps are there to extract the data from different web pages. This is what called web scraping. Okay, so the correct answer is D, that is web scraping. Let us see the question number 21. A leading multinational company operates on chain of hypermarket, grocery market, stores. Okay, deployed an AI application to make it easier for the employees to keep their store running smoothly. They used thousands of video camera, important video camera, weighted sensors, shelves, and other technology that can tell employee when the certain product is starting to go bad. One of the tasks of the application is to identify bananas that has started to turn brown, eliminating the need of employee to manually inspect the fruit. Which of the following domain is used to achieve this? So here we are taking images and using video cameras, okay, to find out when bananas are getting or turning into brown and getting rotten. So for that one, the computer vision is the technology that is going to be used. Let us see the question number 22, and I want to tell you guys here one thing. CBSE love to ask such type of questions where they will give a situation and you have to find the correct answer in that situation. So practice as many questions as you can of such type so that it is very easy for you people to identify the correct answer. An AI system uses two broad classes of data, namely content data, which includes the raw video stream, title, description, user activity data that includes rating of the video, favoriting, liking the video, subscription, uploader, watch time, etc. Based on this, AI system measures the user engagement and happiness. It then starts computing personalized recommendation to the user. Which of the following application you can relate to this? So the application is what? YouTube, because we are talking about the channel, we are talking about the subscription, we are talking about the liking and disliking, and that all happens over YouTube, by which medium you are seeing this video right now. Let us go for the next question. Data about the houses such as square footage, number of rooms, features, okay, whether a house has a garden or not, the prices of these houses, the corresponding label are fed into the AI machine. By leveraging data coming from thousands of houses, their features and prices, we can now train our model to predict the new house price This is an example of, actually we are using the labeled data set to train our models. This is an example of supervised learning. Okay, whenever you have the labeled data set, always go for the supervised learning. Amazon had been working on secret AI recruiting tool. Okay, the machine learning specialist uncover a big problem. Their new recruiting engine did not like women. The system taught itself that male candidates were preferable. It penalizes the resume including the word woman. This lead to the failure of the tool. This is an example of, okay, data privacy, AI access, AI bias, and data exploration. So this is an example of AI bias, because our algorithm or our tool is uh, infected by a prejudices that women are not good employees. So that type of problem is called what? AI bias. Guys, arise, awake, and stop not until the goal is reached. This is a golden line. I hope you enjoyed the video. If these videos are helping in your studies, please do like, share, and subscribe this channel. I am going to put more videos uh, on that channel for your preparation. So once again, thank you very much for patient listening. That's it in this video.